you know, for not too huge amount more, would it be possible maybe to have some nice windows in here? That's the thing I'm wondering.
I figure about $350 per side on average to get a decent, good Anderson. So
Right.
you could budget about 7 and 7, and probably another $300 to install
Okay.
per side is a good ballpark estimate. When we discuss more information and we take some measurements, we actually take them in.
Right.
You'll want double hung, double pane, a low E or argon field of some kind, and the plastics that will never rot. Okay, stand in here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's pretty.
Yes, it is a nice yard.
Yeah.
You can actually see the trees when you're sitting in the bathtub. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Well, see, I've had customers show us views and stuff like this and say, I want a hot tub about where that pine is. So, you know, we're, doing that kind of weird stuff. But these are nice little things that you can do to make yourself more comfortable until you do the next little thing to make yourself more comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the floor in the shower or the retile
Yes.
areas?
Yes. And I saw a nice design in a magazine that it's, it's like little diamonds interspersed, and I figure I could leave what's here and then eventually stencil some diamonds around. After this gets painted, I'll do the stenciling and it'll look pretty with the floor. This is what I was thinking in my mind when I saw the picture. And then, I don't know if this is something you would do or I would do, not sure. But these need to be either restained, repainted, and new hardware on them. It makes it look, I've done it in another place, and it makes it look new. They don't need to be all taken out and changed, it just needs to be redone.
I'm looking now to see if they're MDF board or they are MDF. Which means sanding and staining probably is not an option because it's not
Okay.
real wood.
So you
By
have
the
to
time you
repaint
sand
it.
it doesn't look very good, but you could paint it.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Right, and new fixtures I think would really change the look of that vanity.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking of putting a frame around the mirror. I've seen that done in the magazine, and it looked really good. A wood frame. Because this mirror, looks, there's nothing, it's just a mirror stuck there, kind of.
You can dress it up a lot by framing that. I think
Yeah.
the thing I would first do is change the faucets. Is I would lean towards upgrading. It's amazing how much a faucet will change a room.
Yes. And maybe we don't need this gold color, whatever you call it, brass
sure.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Some of the newer ones look really nice that are like a pewter or a silvery, you know what I mean?
Brush nickel
Yeah,
is the common one too.
right,
Sure,
yeah.
agreed.
Something like that might be nice.
Yes, I agree.
A lot of little things you can do in a bathroom to make it fresh and new. But in the middle of all of this, get someone to put a GFCI in there for you, please. Ground fault circuit interrupt. And what happens is a breaker directly here, and your electrocution hazard goes to negligible in the event that you short this. And current code has GFCIs in all waterborne areas of your home. And if this was a brand new build, it wouldn't pass inspection because of that guy and that guy.
I see.
And our greatest hope is the GFCI is actually in the panel way downstairs, which would make it better, a lot better, but not quite ideal. And they're $20 a piece at Home Depot. But,
Never thought about it, to be honest.
well, we're in a lot of bathrooms.
Yeah,
You're
I'm sure.
you're in one bathroom, but we're in a
Yeah.
lot of bathrooms, and over time you see things that form follows function, and the way things work is so much more important than how they look. So, but what you can do is marry up your border, if a piece of wood, and kind of route it out so you can get a little border, and the color of your wood might match the color of this, whatever it is,
Yeah,
and just a white.
the white is sometimes
Just
really
a
nice.
white, just white.
Now, is that something you all would do if we put that as part of the whole package, or is that just not the type of thing
Yeah,
you would
we
do?
do. I have a guy that likes to paint stuff, and I have customers that like to paint stuff. And when customers like it, they do it, and when they don't, we do it.
Okay.
And Charles is right. I think that I agree that some things accept stain and some things don't. And to take a peek at this, I think that I would be in agreement that it might be better painting it. I know it'll be faster and cheaper painting it. If you're okay with it. I know bright colors make things bigger
Yes.
visually, and it's not bright as white, so it'll get to be a bigger room. And I know I like white and khakis,
Yeah.
in my opinion, and I don't know, but get a designer to get a color, or however ornamental you want to go, and if it's too close, we can move it. If you don't need it, we can eliminate it. If you do need it, we can maybe scooch it over. If you don't want to scooch it over, then we can kind of share the safety plate with the frame.
Right.
Lots
Or-
of stuff.
Yeah, like you were saying though, you route it in and then the frame comes in further or something along those lines, yeah.
Lots of stuff you can do to make it pretty.
Just curious now, while we're standing here, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Is it possible with a cabinet like this to take the top off if you wanted to? Or you would not, that wouldn't be worth it and you'd have to take away the whole thing? In other words, if I wanted new sinks.
Well, I mean, you've got a 6 foot, it looks like. Is that this right, Charles?
Looks like a 6 to me, 72, yeah.
It's about 72. Let's get it down to actually 73.0. So, pick up the phone and call Home Depot. Tell them you want a double sink top in something attractive, and it needs to have a depth of 22 inches by 73 inches, and ballpark that for me in corian and granite and a simulated marble and a real marble.
But this is strong enough. In other words, this is okay to leave and just take the top off. I guess I was wondering if it's just
It is.
not a good thing to do.
It is.
or-
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We do it all the time. And at some point you draw a line, and I don't know where that line is. Only you can decide to say that, gosh, we found a nice setup where we can get a new faucet set and new top, and they can actually slide in a brand new cabinet that's beautiful for affordable. And you stop where you need to.
Right. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I agree.
And some people love tile floors, some hate them. I like rugs, because rugs are
bathroom?
warm. Yeah, carpets, little carpets. You'll throw a rug in here on top of this, and painting your molding, your trim.
Yeah, that needs to be freshened up. And
Um,
underneath here, it's awful black.
If we did tile, we would end up replacing it, or at least repainting it. If we could pull it up without tearing it up, we could reuse it.
Yeah.
But it'd definitely be repainted, for
Right.
sure.
Okay.
curtains, cornice, or things you
Yeah, I'd
can
love
do.
to get rid of these
Yeah.
lines at some point, but.
Um, They work well.
Yeah, they work, that's what I mean, I just kept them there, they work.
Yeah. They do work. I'll fix it if it's not broken, right?
Right, yeah. Well, again, a house is a big expense, and for a long time, we were paying a large mortgage payment every month. Now, we've paid off the whole thing.
Now you got
So
a
that
big
gives
tax
us a little bit of a wiggle room. But like I said, when you're 3 years from retirement, how much do you
Yeah.
put in? And
What,
that's,
what does he do for a living?
he's a senior scientist at the Environmental Protection Agency
Oh, yeah.
in the Research Trial Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna sell it, I would say that anything that you put into it, you get more than that out of it when
For
you do
this
sell
type of
it.
stuff we're doing, yes.
For a bathroom remodel especially,
Absolutely.
are things that people like to see.
Yeah, and we want to enjoy it ourselves for the
Mhm.
next at least 3 years, you know.
Well, exactly.
I'm not
Mhm.
saying as soon as the 3 years is up, he's gonna be ready to go. He may
But-
want to
mhm.
rest for a little while.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility, though.
Yeah,
I
right,
understand.
exactly.
Yeah, we worked for a bunch of nice CPA people I've met over the years.
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of employees from EPA around here, that's for sure. It's a big, Washington is we were up there for a while too, but I think RTP is like one of the bigger